Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. I want to report that today there is a lady we call Betty who we contributed to buy for her a knitting machine. She was blind and she requested us to purchase one machine for her, and we contributed 50,000. I want to confirm that Betty has received the machine. We have paid the cash to the supplier. We have the receipts. So we are waiting when Betty will come back from school. We'll give you the full details, and I will provide the receipts in public on video so that you are able to see. We send the cash today, and I want to confirm that Betty has received a machine, and we thank each and every person who really supported us in this journey. Back to the Kenyan politics. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a broader perspective on what is going on in the Kenya Kwanza government. You know, they say experience is the best teacher. Once you experience something, you get the knowledge on that particular thing works. Now, in the Kenya Kwanza government, we have three powerful offices. One is the office of the president, who is the leader of this government. Two, we have Rigathi Gachagua, who is the deputy president of this government. We have Musalia Mudavadi, who is basically the prime minister in this government. What am I saying? If you keenly follow what William Ruto is trying to do, William Ruto is learning some mistakes from Uhuru Kenyatta. And I'm going to explain to you the mistakes Uhuru Kenyatta made. William Ruto, from that's my own perspective, when I look at what he's doing, when I look at how he is operating his government, when I look at how he is assigning duties, there is something he learned from the previous government. This is it. In the Jubilee government, Uhuru Kenyatta trusted power with William Ruto. The secrets, all government secrets, Uhuru Kenyatta trusted William Ruto with them. And this is how William Ruto, and unlike other vice presidents who have been in government, Ruto turned out to be the only second in command who captured the system long time ago when Uhuru Kenyatta himself was not even aware. Look at how the previous vice president have been operating. They are given lesser powers in government, right? But then the 2010 constitution tends to give more power to the deputy president. But then the mistake number one Uhuru committed in his government is entirely trusting William Ruto with power. He trusted the wrong person. And William Ruto used the opportunity to eat into the system, capture the deep state, and put it in his pocket. That is why you could see him say, mimi sikai mtu wa kuibiwa kura. Hiyo ni ndoto ya mchana. People thought it was a joke. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when Uhuru Kenyatta trusted William Ruto with all the powers, he brought the infrastructural docket, akaitwika kwa ofisi ya William Ruto. Then Ruto got a leeway. He got a reason. He got the power to traverse the whole country, launching and commissioning government projects. The trusting with power, little did Uhuru know that this guy is going one day to turn against him. And once he does that, it will be too late to correct, because the guy had already eaten into the system. Now, Ruto, when Uhuru Kenyatta woke up from the deep sleep, he realized, guy, kumbe serikali imeenda. That is why they couldn't agree anymore with, after realizing that, oh God, this guy is really gone. Hey, it was too late. Uhuru tried to bring in the Matiang'i factor in bid to disconnect William Ruto from government projects, to disconnect him from appearing to be the person who is giving people development. Now Uhuru brought in Matiang'i and took all the presidential delivery units, akapea Matiang'i. This was a move to cut off William Ruto from the bond he had already made with the public. But it was too late. Now, look at how William Ruto is running government. William Ruto doesn't want to waste chances. He doesn't want to trust Rigathi Gachagua with government. Powerful dockets. Ruto doesn't want to trust Gachagua with them. You know, in any government, the most crucial docket is the development, is the infrastructural, kujenga barabara, kujenga mashule, kujenga nini, kuunganisha stima. That docket falls under one system. And it has always been on William Ruto when he was the DP. Now, Ruto has picked that from Rigathi and has transferred it to Rigathi Gachagua. He has picked it from Rigathi Gachagua and he has transferred them to Musalia Mudavadi. Meaning, Ruto feels comfortable in trusting Musalia Mudavadi than risking to trust Gachagua. Gachagua has been left to deal with farmers. But then, mambo ya barabara, mambo ya stima, mambo ya technical training, mambo ya kujenga mashule, development ya rice yote previously inaitwa PDU, Presidential Delivery Unit. Sijui kama wamebadilisha jina. So the whole of that docket was shifted from the office of the Deputy President to the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. Then what is the reason behind this? Is to deny Gachagua a reason to appear in public in bid to bond with people. So Ruto doesn't want to make a mistake that Uhuru made. Uhuru trusted a DP with much of the powers because they were friends at first time. Now Ruto doesn't want to make that mistake. He doesn't want to fully trust Gachagua with all the powers. Right? But then, I am very sure it's a few people who are seeing this issue. People who use two eyes can never see what is happening. It's only to such a time when you decide to open the inner eye, the third eye, that is when you are able to see how Central Kenya will miss development. Central Kenya in this government are the people who will miss key developmental projects. What am I saying? Now, I didn't want to go along that, but let me open your mind a bit. Hata kwa serikali ya county, the ministry ya roads and infrastructure inapewa the most trusted person. Why? Because this is where money is. This is what drives government. Right? Now, although agriculture has some cash, but then it's not like infrastructure, right? Nani amesimamia infrastructure as a minister? It's Kipchumba Murkomen. Anazungumza lugha gani? Sitaki kwenda hapo. Now, in that, President ni William Ruto. Anazungumza lugha gani? Sitaki kuelekea hapo. Then, there has been Musalia factor. This is what it means. And watch this space. Much of the infrastructure development will shift to Rift Valley. Mark my words, will shift to Rift Valley. Mambo ya roads, mambo ya kujenga city, mambo ya nini, it will shift to Rift Valley. It will shift to Western Kenya. And it will shift to Luo Nyanza in bid to woo the region ahead of 2027. Right? Now, this tells you what? Docket ya infrastructure yote ya president, it's resting in Rift Valley and Western Kenya. Right? Meaning, the people from the mountain, especially the central Kenya, are likely to miss key developmental projects. Some people are doubting my sentiments. Let me ask you. Since William Ruto took power, give me a substantive project they have taken to central Kenya. A substantive project since he was elected. But look, angalia Luo Nyanza. Amekuwa for 3 how many days? Angalia vitu amepeleka pale. Number 2, do you know there is a process to upgrade Eldoret into a city status? It's a few who know that. Now give me a very important, crucial infrastructure project. Since Gachagua took power, since William Ruto took power, that has been taken to the Mount Kenya, especially in the central region. Your guess is as good as mine. God bless you. Asanteni sana.